Hello, everybody. Welcome to an all new Beyond the Barricade podcast. We are live. It is 8:01. And tonight, we are talking remarkable wrestling. We are talking about cream of the crop this Saturday. Look at that card right there. We're going to dissect the matches one by one. Tonight, we got the one and only Skye coming on board, the remarkable wrestling heavyweight champion. And, of course, the one and only Cono Cappuccia, who is also not only a gifted, talented wrestler, but he is also the one who owns Remarkable Wrestling. So let's bring him on board right now. What's up, guys?
What's going on?
Look at that championship, brother.
Hey, yeah, shiny.
That's beautiful. I love it. I love it. All right, Gabe, we're going to start with your match. If I can find you. There you are. All right, a 3 Stages of Hell match. You versus Ken Broadway. Now, this has been building for a minute. But before we dive into that, make sure you go to remarkablewrestling.com to get your tickets for this Saturday's event. Or if you're watching your screen right now, you can just scan the barcode in the corner to get your tickets. Right, guys?
Yep. One of these corners.
Yeah, it was this corner. Oh, yeah, hold on. There it is.
This corner.
All right, so tell me how this rivalry started for our audience.
This rivalry honestly started years ago. Me and Ken kind of came up at the same time. While he was chasing the Crown Jewel Championship, I was chasing the Gen X Championship. We were both in the same area in New York for years, but we always passed each other by until 2021 when we finally got our first match against each other in XS. And ever since then, we've been following each other from promotion to promotion, from VXS to GCW to Pro Wrestling Magic to Invictus. And now we're here in Remarkable. And now that he's here, he's just been going after this championship ever since he arrived. So it's really just all been building to this big match in my hometown, 3 Stages of Hell. I can't really think of a bigger way to cap this feud off, man.
All right. Now, what type of match is a 3 Stages of Hell match?
So 3 Stages of Hell is going to be 3 different matches in one. So if it gets to a third fall, first we've got singles match. And after that, we're going to move on to a tables match. And if we get to a third fall, we're going to put this championship above the ring in a ladder match.
Wow.
So this feud, this rivalry that's been going on for years, and I'm finally going to end it once and for all.
That alone is the price of admission, guys.
Yeah.
Just that one match.
That's, there's no real, a bigger match, bigger main event to have on that show than Gabe Skye and Ken Broadway for the richest championship in New York right now.
Absolutely.
And if Gabe wins, he'll have been champion for a year. If he loses it, he'll be 1 day short of being a year champion.
Oh, man. Gabe, you can't let that happen, brother.
Oh, man, we're too damn hard. I can't just let somebody come into my home territory and try and take it from me.
Absolutely. All right. Now, Cono, we're going to go into your match.
All right.
You are facing the one and only, the big boofer, Desmond Cole.
Yeah.
How did this start?
Well, to be transparent, I trained Desmond. I think he's unquestionably the most unique wrestler on the indies. His character is set. His offense is all set.
Right.
I think he's truly like one of the top talents in all of the indies. I'm not just saying that because he's my student. I genuinely feel like he's one of the best. I think sometimes he's just comes off as an asshole sometimes. And I think I'm gonna have to teach him a little bit of respect.
Next time I see him, I'm gonna tell him, yo, are you really an asshole?
I mean, once you get to know him, he's kind of like
I know him a little bit.
Yeah, a little. Once you get to know him for real, he's kind of like
Okay, all right.
But honestly, he's one of the best, and it's going to be a shame because he's going to lose because I'm going to have to beat him.
Okay.
Stuff like that. I love him, but
you got to teach him a lesson, right?
You beat the respect out of him. It's got to be.
All right. I mean, maybe he deserves it.
No, he deserves it.
At Remarkable, he deserves it, definitely.
I mean, I'll shake his hand afterwards, say good job, kid. You almost
Uh-huh.
had it, but I'm gonna have to beat him.
All right. Now
Yeah.
let's talk about the ladies' match.
All right.
Little Mean Kathleen, who is the inaugural Remarkable Women's Champion, versus Kiki Van Gogh. How do you think this is gonna go, Cono and Gabe?
I don't know. I like Kiki. I don't know if you've seen her, but
I haven't. I've seen Little Mean Kathleen a bunch of times.
yeah, Kiki's very good, super talented. She's been she has wrestled, and then lately she's been back at House of Glory just to like perfect her craft, and I think she's awesome. I could see her very easily winning.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're both super talented. Little Mean Kathleen's been killing it all over the Northeast scene for the last few years, and honestly, a little bit under the radar. So with Kiki, you know, I remember being on, you know, a bunch of events with her a few years ago when I first started. And now she's really gotten her reps in and improved so much. And for this being the first time ever match, I'm excited to see who walks away with the championship.
Okay. Now LMK is, you know, she's kind of nutty a little bit. She's all over the place.
Who you got
all over the place.
Who do you think's gonna win?
I think LMK all the way.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Little Mean Kathleen.
I like her.
She's got the spunk. She's all over the
crazy.
place.
A little crazy.
A little bit.
Just a little crazy.
Just a little mean too. A little mean.
Yeah.
All right, let's go into this match. Zagan Rivers versus Brother Greatness. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Brother Greatness is gonna 100% win this match. Bet every last dollar on it. He's gonna win.
Zagan
guy stands no chance.
Yeah, I don't know. That Zagan guy creeps me out a little bit.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too. He's got that, you know, that weird looking mask on. I don't know.
A weird looking mask, this claw thing that he does. Like, I just, you know.
Plus, Brother Greatness was just on AEW.
He was
last week or the week before.
Yeah,
a couple weeks ago, right?
I think he might win this.
Yeah,
maybe he'll start challenging Gabe for the title.
Yeah, I think Brother Greatness is awesome. I think Brother Greatness is awesome.
Too.
He's another one of the most slept on talents.
Me too.
Career right now, even still.
Anytime I see him in any federation, he always makes it known to come up to me and say, "Hey, what's up, Papa?"
Yeah. Plus, he doesn't like Desmond, so I mean, it's kind of a
Oh yeah, I've seen that in other federations. So yeah, I agree. I agree.
There's a history there.
All right, what about this one coming up? Tristan Ty versus Percy Ryan.
Can I curse on here?
You can.
Yeah, Percy Ryan's a dick. Yeah.
I don't disagree with you guys. He's a kind of a dick.
Yeah.
Kind of an asshole.
He is kind of
Tristan Ty all the way.
Yeah.
Above the rest. I think he's got this one in the bag. You know, we saw what happened to Percy last time he was in the ring with one of us. He was bleeding. Cono shaved his head.
I shaved his head. I beat him a couple times.
Shave his head. That's right.
Yeah.
We've all kicked his ass, and I think that now Tristan will finally shut him up for good, and he'll have a nice long run with the Riot Championship. Just my prediction.
In one of my vlogs, I told him, what happened to your hair? He's like, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I shaved it.
I know. I was there. I saw it.
He deserved it.
I loved it.
You know, while he's there, he should kick Jesse's ass too. I'm just saying. Just eliminate both.
Percy isn't the worst. Jesse, the biggest dickhead in the world. Jesse, the biggest. By far the biggest. Percy would be all right without Jesse, but Jesse just brings him down like.
Yeah, I think maybe just give him like a good axe kick to the head.
Jesse's a little out there too.
A little out there. I think Jesse's out for lunch.
He might be out for lunch. Yeah. We got some comments here. Look at that.
Go ahead.
Serena's laughing. She's saying he looks a little creepy just from his picture. Just a little bit.
I don't know. Something about him, man. Just something about the eyes. It just same thing with Zig. It just scares me. It's creepy. Just a little bit. A little bit.
All right, let's go to Dominic De Niro versus Adonis Stone, the Machine Gun Money. versus the perfect ratio. Who's taking this one? I mean, I'm going to go personally with Dominic.
I got to go Dominic.
He's a tough
I
SOB.
I don't know.
Cono doesn't agree.
I'm just indifferent on it. I don't know who's going to take that one. I like Dom, but again, he's kind of
he is kind of another one. Just another one. It's just so brutal. It's kind of an ass, but I like his in-ring style. I like his violence. So I kind of just hope he beats Adonis's ass in this one again. Just somebody else that just deserves another ass kicking here and remarkable.
You don't like Adonis?
I just don't like the way he goes about things. Honestly, I just don't like the way he goes about things.
I mean, Dom looks always angry wherever he's at.
Yeah. So, yeah. Dom all the way.
All right, Dom all the way. All right. Let's go to this match. The number one contenders match for the tag team championship. My guys, the Slime Balls, those are my guys, versus Memory Museum, the Specialists, and the Midnight Cowboys. Who's taking this one?
I'm going to go with the Midnight Cowboys or the Slime Balls or Memory Museum. Actually, maybe the Specialists might win this one. In all seriousness, I think the Midnight Cowboys are going to win.
Okay. Gabe?
I think they're both completely underrated. Everybody sleeps on both of them, and I think they're really good. The Slime Balls as well. I think they're amazing.
Slime Balls are amazing. What about you, Gabe?
I think all four of these teams have something to prove in this match.
Pick one.
Honestly, but
Pick one.
I had to pick one. You chose
Pick
Midnight
one.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
The Midnight Cowboys.
I mean, listen, I like Lynn, but
You gotta go. I know.
For somebody that's been remarkable since day one, I'd like to see them get the win. But also, let's get some other teams in there. I like the Slime Balls. I like Memory Museum.
I love the Slime Balls. I see Tommy almost every day. Not this week, but I'll see him again next week. I wasn't at the gym.
Yeah, I remember when they even first started. So it's kind of crazy, a little bit of a full circle moment for us to kind of all be in the same promotion. So,
I had a good slime ball moment with Tommy. I walked into the gym one night and he's brand new, and I'm wearing just a wrestling shirt. He's like, "Yo, man, you a wrestling fan?" I'm like, Yeah, I'm a wrestling fan. We gave it away, and I have the shirt and stuff. He's like,
Tommy's the man.
I'm a wrestler, man. I'm a wrestler. I was like, okay, who are you? Once I saw him in action.
You work at Walmart, right?
I work at Walmart during the day. Yes.
I was at your job the other day.
Which store?
Your store.
Riverhead.
Oh, you work at Riverhead?
Yes.
That's the one I go to. I've seen Papa Bank there before.
I see Gabe like what, once a week at least? For the most part?
Maybe like once a week, like once like every like few weeks, Depends.
Since you guys brought it up, what do you go to Walmart to shop for, Gabe?
Energy drinks, supplements. And I'm gonna be honest, donuts. You see me usually walking on there with like a box of chocolate donuts.
Usually I see you with a figure.
Or an action figure,
I went to go buy green tape.
Green tape for this Saturday?
For the ropes. And then I met a wrestling fan there.
Oh.
He says, "Oh, my friend works here." He said he does BPW. I was just assuming that it was you.
Let me guess. Was it Tom Tomlinson?
No, his name was Tim, I think.
Oh, Tim. Oh, I don't know.
Tim Loin or something like that. I don't know.
I have no idea who that is. Was he in electronics?
Yes.
Yes. I went in. Yeah, he's talking about Tom. Tom's a big
maybe Tom then.
Wrestling fan. Yeah, he knows a lot of the old VPW guys.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes, a lot of the VPW guys like Eric James, VSK, Jason Static.
Oh, Jason Static. Oh,
yeah, Jason Static. That's right.
I was around VPW when Eric James. Well, I mean, me and Eric James started together. We were both.
Really?
Yeah, we used to like be friends, and we used to backyard wrestle. And then I probably should. I don't know if I should have said that, but yeah, we used to backyard wrestle, kind of, and we started at VPW together as a team.
Oh, okay. What was the name of your team?
Pretty Poison. I don't know. Suicide King. I think we changed it every week.
I only know him in Adrenaline Express.
Oh, with VSK.
With
Yeah,
VSK.
that was our first match with VSK and Razzle Dazzle, they were a team.
Razzle Dazzle, yeah, he's now
Razzle Dazzle and VSK, they were a team.
he's still at they're both still at BPW.
Yeah.
Serena says maybe Gabe was buying Celsius.
Celsius is the best.
Celsius is great. I love black cherry Celsius. That's good. Citrus. It's amazing.
The Apple Celsius that they sell at 7-Eleven exclusive is the best.
Apple's good.
I'm a Prime guy. I'm a big Prime guy, so
Prime's good too. I like the blue flavor. That's pretty good.
I'm trying to become an ambassador. Hold
Really?
on. I'm gonna pull that up real quick. Look at me. Look at that. I'm doing my best to become an ambassador.
Dude, send that to Logan. Send that to Jake.
I did. I sent it to all of them.
No.
All I heard was crickets.
Hey man, they're sleeping on Papa Dank. That's all I can say.
They did wave to me in my DMs. They slid in my DMs.
You're gonna wait till you're really popping off, and then they're gonna slide in the DMs and be like, "Go Papa Dank, you want to sponsor some Prime?" And then you'll be like, "Nah, I don't need it."
Well, Jack Tomlinson got sponsored, so I was a little envious of him. But
Anything can happen, man.
listen, anything can happen, especially at Cream of the Crop this Saturday, right?
Sorry, I had to get
It's
food.
true.
Nah, you're good. You're good. We got this coming up too. The #1 contenders match for the Riot Championship. Rex Lawless, Jordan Collins. I know Lawless. I don't know Collins. Joey Conway, I know. Alvin Alvarez, I know very well. Jay Vara, I don't know. And I definitely know Fifth Chris. What a match this is going to be, huh?
I think Rex is going to win this. He's
Okay.
obviously bigger than everyone. He's got more experience than everyone.
Okay.
I mean, maybe Alvin, it's Alvin's hometown as well. So
It is.
That is true. That
Yeah.
is true.
It
You
is.
know, I did see Alvin wrestle in Quorum almost 10 years ago. So this is a crazy.
I was on that show.
You were on that show. Cono was on that show too. A lot of different wrestlers on that show.
Really?
Yeah, it was in the Quorum Fire Department. So it's crazy, like a full circle.
Kind of like, I was about to say a full circle moment.
Yeah, never really thought about that up until now. I don't know. There's a lot of different wrestlers in this one. A lot of different unique styles in this one.
Right.
I think, like Cono said, Rex is the most experienced. He's probably the biggest, the strongest for sure.
Mm-hmm.
He has a lot of experience in big matches and championships and all that kind of stuff. But, and I'll say this because I recently fought him in a no-ring death match. I wouldn't sleep on Joey Conway.
Joey Conway's a cool motherfucker, yeah.
The cause of it all.
Cause of it all. Listen, in the past, maybe I wasn't a fan of his tactics. Maybe I wasn't a fan of his style, but I gained some respect for him after going toe to toe with him. So I don't know. I wouldn't sleep on him in this match.
He was the Fusion champion for about a year.
He was.
Been on TV, AEW, just like Alvin.
Yeah.
Big things for Joey Conway. Big things.
Yeah, sure. Big things for a lot of guys in this match.
Big things for a lot of people in this match. Absolutely. Fifth Chris. He was just on some famous TikToker's little video that my son showed me alongside Tommy. It was some match they were all in, and it went viral.
I didn't see it.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
He's another one. He's a little scary. He's like Zagan. I could see them forming an alliance. Both a little creepy.
Where's Zagan? Where's Zagan? Look at that mask.
I'm having nightmares right now. I'm having flashbacks.
I thought I was gonna have nightmares from Mother Endless, but that one's giving me nightmares too.
Scary. It's scary. There's a lot of scary guys out there right now.
What's my question will be? What's next for the women's division after this match? Who do you guys have your sights in on bringing to Remarkable?
I think there's a lot of women in like the area that are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I think Cosmic is awesome.
I haven't seen her wrestle yet, but I know who she is.
Tiara James is awesome. There are a lot of girls like Loco that are good.
Mm-hmm.
Christina Marie is awesome, I think. Vicious Vicky is awesome. Those
Vicky,
people I'd like to see.
Bring them in.
Yeah.
What about male talent? Who would you like to see at Remarkable?
Chris Sabin.
Chris Sabin. I would love to see Chris Sabin in Remarkable.
Okay.
That's my dream match to wrestle Chris Sabin.
All right.
But I gotta speak to the bookers, see if they'll book it.
What about, since you mentioned it earlier, what about Eric James versus Cono?
Eric James.
Eric James and Cono.
Eric James has been on a couple of shows, I think. Yeah, I mean, I love Eric James. He's awesome. He's got a good look.
He's got a good voice too. He can sing.
He is a good singer.
I hear him sing all the time.
I just saw him at VPW last week, and I was singing along with him. I want it.
I know. Unfortunately, I had to miss the show. I wasn't feeling good. It's my first show that I've missed in 5 years at VPW.
Wow.
First show, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, man. I was really bummed. I'm bummed, but I'll be at the next show, obviously. I'm gonna be there. We got a lot of good people coming. But anyway, let's talk about Remarkable. All right, so you would like to see Chris Sabin. Any other talent out there you want to throw out that you would like to see them?
Oh man.
Personally,
just from a respect standpoint, and I know that he just came back to wrestling a few months ago after an injury. He's just been killing it ever since the year started. I want to see how Leo Rush would fare in a Remarkable Wrestling ring.
Oh, okay.
Leo Rush. Yeah.
Leo Rush would be, I think
Leo Rush versus Desmond Cole would be a sick match.
I think that would be.
I think so too.
Two unique guys.
Yeah,
absolutely. That's a good call. That's a good call.
That would be a huge match.
Who else is there?
Man,
I'd like to see a Workhorseman.
Workhorseman.
Lee Moriarty, Daniel Garcia.
Hell, I'd love to see Wheeler Yuta in
Remarkable
Wrestling ring. All these guys.
Some legends too mixed in. Be cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
I know someone really wants to wrestle Carlito, so
Carlito.
if I could talk to the booker, maybe
Okay.
Get Carlito booked.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right.
Yeah.
Who do you want to see? Who do you want to see in Remarkable?
Well, here we go. Here's some suggestions. Anastasia Morningstar. If you know Anastasia, I know Anastasia.
Yep, I know Anna.
Tina San Antonio, Megan
on the
Mason,
last show.
or Ariella Nix for the women's division. I like to see Mother Endless come out to Long Island.
Mother Endless.
Becca's a good wrestler too.
Becca.
Oh, Becca's awesome too.
Becca's awesome.
There's another good female wrestler.
Who?
All right.
Billy Starks.
Well, Billy Starks. Billy Starks signed. She just got signed.
That is
Billy
true.
Starks. I heard they're waiting for her graduation to announce it.
Yeah.
I mean, she's coming on the podcast in June, hopefully.
Oh, she got it.
If AEW allows it, yeah. Yeah, I had to book her like 3 months in advance. We're like, all right, well, yeah, I'll wait for you, obviously. But yeah, Billy Starks. Yeah, I'd like to see Billy Starks there before she goes to AEW.
I mean,
actually, with AEW, they can't do indie shows either way. So.
They can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I contacted her a couple of times.
Okay.
She's really busy.
She really is. I mean, I was surprised that Brittany Brooks is coming out here.
Oh yeah,
that surprised me. I'm like, wow.
Where's she from?
Arizona.
She's
18. She's in high school and college. She's doing both.
Nice.
It's crazy.
She's gonna be at VPW, right?
She's gonna be there. Yeah, in May. Yes. That'll be great. I'm sure she's gonna be wrestling Valentina at the show.
Sure.
Yeah. Are you gonna be at VPW?
Am I gonna be at VPW?
Yeah. Are you coming?
Like coming as in wrestling or coming as in
just coming, whatever, wrestling or coming to just hang out with us.
Yeah, I mean, I was at the last show. I went to support some of my students were on the show, so I went down to support.
Awesome.
Radio's a cool guy. I mean, I like VPW. That's where I started.
Radio's a lot of things. I don't know if cool is one of them.
I mean, he's got his moments.
I'm just teasing him. I just saw him not too long ago. I do the flyers for him, so he has to see me once a month at least.
Yeah, I was just talking to him right before I got on here. Literally like 2 minutes before I got on this.
Really?
We're
All right,
talking-
awesome,
we're talking
awesome.
business.
Maybe he'll be there Saturday to hang out. Maybe.
He will definitely be there Saturday.
Oh, he will definitely be there Saturday. All right, awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, let's go into a little bit of your guys' origins since I got you both here. Cono, how did you fall in love with professional wrestling? And then Gabe, you'll answer that question next.
You said, how did I start in professional wrestling?
No, how did you fall in love with wrestling?
Um,
Because you gotta love wrestling to be in the business.
I don't know. I can't really like tell you like a specific moment or anything. I have pictures of me from like being like 6 months old with a wrestling toy in my hand. It's just something that's always been in my life.
Uh-huh.
Like my grandfather, you know, he was an immigrant from Italy, and like he didn't really understand the language. So like when you put on TV, you can't really make out what they're saying. He never understood English.
Okay.
But wrestling is just a universal language where it's two people wrestling each other. Back then, you know, there wasn't like as much talking as there is now.
Right.
So like he just gravitated towards wrestling. So as a whole, like since I lived with my grandfather when I was really young, we always watched wrestling. Even like when I didn't live with them, like my parents would send me to my grandfather's house after school, and he would just always watch wrestling. And like I can remember just always having wrestling toys, always playing wrestling, always dreaming about being a wrestler. It was just the one thing in my life that made me the happiest.
Awesome story. Gabe, what's your how did you fall in love with wrestling?
Kind of almost the same deal. It was just always around. My parents were both wrestling fans, you know, before I was even born, obviously. My dad used to go to shows in Madison Square Garden. So did my mom at one point, my grandfather. So when I was born, you know, I already had an older brother that had the wrestling figures of just, you know, WCW and WWF and all stuff around the house. So yeah, I mean, like when I was younger, I remember one of my earliest memories is of Sting. You know, like I remember, yeah, like my dad would just have wrestling on in the background on Monday nights and flip between the channels. And I remember seeing like, you know, guys like that, like Sting and Kurt Angle and The Rock and all these guys bleeding on TV. And then we had the action figures and the video games and stuff. So, you know, I kind of just grew up with it. And, you know, throughout my life, it just never really went away, you know? So it's always stuck with me. And yeah, it's kind of just evolved from there.
What about this name, Macho Man?
Macho Man is the single greatest wrestler ever.
Of all time, right?
Ever.
Now,
of all time.
Me and Gabe had a conversation about Macho at Walmart where I owe you something, Gabe.
You owe me something.
I didn't forget. Yes, I owe you something. You probably forgot all about our conversation about this.
What is it?
Really?
I'm interested.
Macho Man Funko Pop.
Oh.
Do you remember?
What is it? Which Funko Pop is
Why
this?
don't I remember this?
I have to go look through my collection. I have a shitload of fucking.
I remember we were talking about Macho Man.
It's the Diamond Edition Macho Man.
Oh,
interesting. And you have the pop.
I have it. It's just probably with my whole collection in there because I got thousands of pops.
Oh, I mean, dude, I mean,
like this one.
Spider-Man.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I promised Brittany Brooks the same thing when she comes out here to Long Island. So I got
the show on Saturday. I'm just saying.
That's right. If I'm invited,
I would say I'm interested in it since Macho Man's my favorite wrestler, but a little known thing. I actually have every single Macho Man action figure ever produced. I have roughly about 300 Macho Man action figures.
Wow. I got a special Macho Man. I don't know if I could get my future wrestling son over here to get it for me. I think he's in the room over there.
What are you talking about?
I have a real special one. Now hold on, guys. You guys discuss Remarkable while I disappear for a moment.
All right, go for it.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
We'll start calling this match.
Yeah.
Inside the ring right now, behind us is a Remarkable flashback. This is Chet Clancy.
Wow, the debut of Chet Clancy. Incredible.
I think he gets squashed right now.
Yeah, you know,
I think Fabio Caruso comes out and just kills him. I think right.
Breaks him in half. Just breaks him in half. He's another one. It's a little bit of a loose cannon.
Weirdo.
A little bit of a weirdo. A little bit of a loose cannon. You know, he's got a mouth on him. Loves to talk a lot of trash.
Are we gonna hit up the Texas Roadhouse after the show?
I would love to hit up Texas
After
Roadhouse.
the show,
After
go
the
to
show,
Texas
some buttered
Roadhouse.
rolls.
I was there the other day.
All right, I'm back.
You're back.
I ran real quick, but I'm going to turn off my green screen so you guys can see it. I do not have a piano. All right, you guys ready?
Let's go.
This is one of 2,000 made all over the world.
Yeah. Oh,
It is Freddie Funko dressed as the Macho Man.
that's pretty cool. Let me see if I have that. Give me a
That's
second.
crazy.
Let me see if I have that.
I've never seen that before.
I told you it's
crazy.
unique. I have a Sting one too.
A Sting one.
Yeah, the Sting one's more rare. I think
Freddie
he's going
Funko
for-
dressed up as Sting.
Yes.
Wow.
He's got the face paint on. Yeah, the white face paint.
Crazy.
See?
He's legit. He's
Oh
legit.
man, he's legit, man. He's
Legit,
legit. I
man.
love it.
That's what I'm talking about. Crazy.
This is a big deal. This figure. At the time. I think I paid $250.
Wow.
At the time, yeah.
Do you know how much it is worth now?
I think it's hanging in the 150 to 200 range.
Yeah, I think I paid $90.
You paid 90?
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta wait it out. Can't get it.
Yeah,
anymore.
that's what happened. I got it when it first came out, so I was like, "Fuck,
Yeah, I
I
think they're
really
going.
want this."
I think
So I
they're going
just bought it. I said, "Screw it, I'm buying it." I'm buying an AJ Lee figure, Funko.
Oh.
She goes for $420, but you can't find any of them in good shape. And I found one, but she wants $500 for it. So sometimes you gotta
Pretty rare. Those early Funko Pops are pretty rare.
yeah.
You know?
And they do a lot of fakes on them. So AJ is faked tremendously. So there's a lot of fake AJ Lees here. So just be careful. You got to be careful when you're buying. And if you buy through someone like through the Funko sites, make sure you always use PayPal.
Yeah, I only really buy Macho Man stuff.
Okay.
I don't buy anything really else. But Macho Man, anything Macho Man, I usually buy.
All right. Where did you get that from? Just out of curiosity.
eBay.
eBay. Oh, you got it real cheap then.
Yeah.
Did you get it recently?
I think I got it towards Christmas time, around that time.
Wow. Because I think they were still at 150. So you got probably bid through an auction, right?
Yeah, auction.
Yeah. That's right. All right. Let's go into training. Cono, where did you train to be a wrestler?
So when I think I was 17, I used to go to Johnny Rod's school.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to Johnny Rod's school for about maybe 3 months. And while I was there, I tore my rotator cuff, I tore my labrum, and completely messed up my shoulder. And I didn't go back. I just pretty much said, hey, this is done. And then about maybe, I want to say 4 years later, it was me and this other kid who used to be best friends with Eric James. We used to be best friends with Eric James. We ended up going, we were on our way towards Johnny Rod's to go sign up. Actually, maybe this wasn't that much longer. It was probably 2 years later, because I was still in high school at the time. So I was probably 19-ish.
Okay.
But we went to Johnny Rod's, and on the way to Johnny Rod's, I had a binder at the time, and on the binder was like AJ Styles photographic picture, a cartoon picture.
Right.
And we ran into Xavier, who was at the time, he was the second ROH world champion.
Okay.
And he was someone who I grew up watching, going to indie shows in Queens, originally from Queens. And he just was like, hey, you guys like wrestling? I was like, oh yeah, we're going to re-sign up to this wrestling school in Brooklyn, Johnny Rod's. He's like, oh, I'm opening up a school next month. Like, take my info. I was like, oh, it's cool. Like, This guy's
Right.
awesome. He's in ROH. So me, Eric James, and this other kid, his name was Kalajuro. The three of us, we trained with Xavier for about, I would say, 6 months
Mm-hmm.
before we started then branching off and wrestling at VPW. So, I also trained at VPW in the very beginning.
Right, because he had a school.
VPW. But I think I learned the most from Casey Blade.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know who that is, but he was like,
I don't know.
he was part of the Dirty Round Scoundrels. He was probably the best trainer
Okay.
because he would break down every little thing to a science and explain why you're doing this, why you're doing this,
Yeah.
why you shouldn't do this. And I learned the most from him, I would say.
Okay. Now I've seen online that you maybe open up a school.
No, we are opening up a
Oh,
school.
you're opening it up. Okay. Awesome. Awesome.
You're familiar with St. James, right?
Yes.
So it is actually in the same parking lot as the sports arena.
Really?
Yeah, it's if you look at the sports arena behind it, there's another parking lot full of buildings.
There is. That's where my storage unit is.
Yeah. So your storage unit is there.
Yeah, it's there.
106 Lake Avenue.
Uh-huh.
That's what the address is, but you could literally take 20 steps and be at the sports
At
arena.
the school.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When is that going to open?
August 1st.
Okay. Who are going to be your trainers?
Me.
You're not sure? Oh, you? Okay.
It'll be me. Gabe will be there helping out.
Okay.
Desmond will help out. Mostly people that I trained are going to be there. Anyone who wants to sign up, message me. It's going to be $150 a month. It'll be open twice a week. Also, once you graduate, it'll be open. You'll have 24-hour access to go. So
That's a good deal.
let's say Gabe decides a Tuesday night or whatever, hey, I want to get some reps in. Messages like Desmond and be like, hey, you want to go to the school, work out a little? They have the key. They can go in, work out, do whatever they want. There'll be like some workout equipment, maybe a TV, everything inside there. So message me for details.
That's a good deal. Serena says, congrats to you. I wish you guys nothing but the best. Obviously, we wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you.
I got to tell my son because he has his heart set on Cap. That's where he wants to go.
Where do you live?
I live here in Center Ridge.
Oh,
I'm like,
it'll be closer.
that's what I'm going to tell him.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell him. He's saving
When
up to
does he
get a
turn
car.
18?
He's already 18. He's just saving to get a car because he wants to drive himself there.
Oh, gotcha.
Smart. Yeah.
Well, he could drive himself to St. James.
He could.
It'd be
A
cheap.
lot closer.
Yeah. Cap's a
Lot
good
closer.
school. I actually live 2 blocks from Cap.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he just knows a lot of the guys just because of
Yeah, I
BPW.
He's got an awesome school. Ideally I would love to build a school here, right where I live, but Brian's got his school here. It's
Yeah,
I'm not going to compete with Brian.
I hear you. Good things, man. Good things. You got the school going. The shows are obviously successful. A lot of people go to them. You got a great champion right there in Gabe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's just got.
the brand.
Are you coming to the show?
I've been to every show so far in the last 5 shows, I think.
All right.
I'm gonna try to go to the show.
Try. Oh,
You got to, man.
you got to come. If anything, you got to come support Gabe because this is his hometown. He needs people cheering him.
Yeah, dude. I need everybody's support. I need the people's energy for this one. This is a big match. This is a homecoming. Remarkable's debut in Cono. Nobody's ever ran a show in the All-Star Arena.
It's a big deal. You're right. You're right. Nobody has. Nope.
Nobody. So
Okay.
nobody's doing it like us. I think you should. I think we definitely use a Papa Dank appearance on Saturday.
Is this an invitation?
It's an invitation. It's an invitation to Papa Dank, Long Island's resident. You got the scoops.
I did. I'm glad you brought up Scoops there.
Really?
Because Papa Denk has an interview at 5 p.m. I do have an interview at 5 p.m. I do. CJ Bambino this Saturday.
CJ Bambino. Oh, I wrestled him.
Yeah. I'm glad you brought up Scoopscape because, there was some breaking news on one of my other shows the other day with Brando Lee.
Brando Lee.
Who I should say should make an appearance at Remarkable one day.
Brando
Lee.
He's good.
He's good. Yeah, he's real good. He shared spots at the roster that he was at, but you're making a debut in June.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
For win.
For win. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know if I was supposed to announce that. I don't know if we're supposed to announce it, but I guess it's out there now.
No. Paul broke the Mad Genius Paul Loria broke the news on the podcast with Brandon.
Really?
Lee.
He did.
Yes.
Wow. All right. So yeah, I'm coming to Wrestling Is Now in June. Maybe I'll bring my brothers with me. Maybe I'll bring the rest with me.
He hasn't booked me yet.
Cono yet.
Yeah, hit up Paul. He's the Mad Genius behind Wrestling Is Now.
I spoke to him the other day.
Did you?
Yeah.
He's a good guy. He's taken me under his wing. Why I don't know, but he has.
What is he teaching you? Good stuff?
Yeah, he's teaching me some good stuff that I can't talk about on the air.
Give me an example of something he taught you.
He taught me about what I am telling my audience with a story. Be careful on how you tell it.
All right.
True. It's true. You see what happens on social media nowadays.
He's been around for a long time.
He has been.
Like HWA.
Yeah, he's been around for a long time.
WC and stuff like that.
I've been very here we go. Paul broke the news to the world the other night. Everyone now knows. I've been very blessed recently, getting a lot of, inquiries to come on the podcast. So, I must be doing something right. I just try to be myself, what I'm saying? Yeah. Get to know people. That's it.
All you can do.
There's no agendas. I'm not looking to become like a 5,000 subscriber guy. I'm just trying to have fun. That's it. I have a job, so this is just fun.
That's the most you can do. Just show people your authentic self.
Yeah.
Who do you want to see in Remarkable?
I brought up Brando's name, so I would definitely want to say Brando Lee. But someone in the chat said Danny Jordan.
All right.
Danny Jordan. Yeah. I remember seeing her on AEW Dark a few times, I believe.
Yes. She is also a Long Island resident.
Really? Danny Jordan?
I don't know if that's true.
Of the WWE 4?
I'm telling you. So I heard she was here in Long Island. She grew up here.
Really? Oh, yes. I didn't know that. Yeah, I remember a lot of the early, Evolve shows. They would, they were all part of the Skull. Early on Ruff, Liam Gray.
Right.
All those guys, that whole group of Air Fox's students are just so talented also. That's another guy that I would love to see in Remarkable somehow. I know he's a busy guy, but, he's another pioneer in this scene.
You know who lives in Quorum?
Who?
Hugo Savinovich. Spanish announcer.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Who used to be the Spanish announcer for WWE. He lives in Quorum. I didn't even know that.
Oh.
See? There you go. Johnny Blitz says she used to live here.
Used to live here.
Yeah, she was still a Long Islander.
True.
I got some names for you if you want to listen.
Yeah, let's go here. Let's go.
Dante Drago.
Dante Drago. All right.
Okay. The Vessler himself, the Prime Ambassador, Jack Tomlinson.
Jack Tomlinson. Oh, he just beat the crap out of Eric James.
He did. He did beat the crap out of it. Eric James, although I missed it, but I saw he's being shadow banned at VPW. He's very upset.
I don't know what shadow ban means. I think he's making this stuff up.
I don't know. He says it's a real thing. I don't know. I never heard of it either.
You heard of this?
I don't know. That's like I think that's like a Twitch thing. I don't know.
And he's very big on TikTok and all that stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, he thinks he's big on TikTok. I don't know.
Listen, we're gonna be in a match together in soon.
Are
Like
you?
Invictus, myself,
Invictus?
and Jack Tomlinson, and Montekia, and Killing McMurphy, and all these other guys in the ladder match. But
Jay Bougie!
Jay Bougie. It doesn't matter.
Bougie!
Any single
What-
one of them, so it doesn't matter.
What about this name? Bobby Orlando.
Bobby Orlando is fucking awesome.
Bobby
He is
Orlando,
fucking awesome.
he's great.
He is fucking awesome.
Bobby Orlando.
He won't follow me on Twitter, but he's fucking awesome.
Yeah, he's awesome. His theme song is awesome.
He
His
is.
character is awesome. His
Yeah.
wrestling ability is awesome. He's good.
He is
Yeah, I love
awesome.
Bobby Orlando.
That would be a great addition to the roster. Hold
I
on.
agree.
Johnny Blitz would like to see Kevin Tibbs at Remarkable.
Kevin Tibbs.
Kevin Tibbs.
Kevin Tibbs is fucking awesome too.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, he's severely underrated. I think he's amazing. Him and Desmond Cole just tore the house down last show.
Yeah.
They easily had the best match on the show. I love Kevin. He's cool, Mr. Tibbs.
Me
Sorry.
too. He's a real nice guy too. Don't piss him off though. He's a nice guy, but don't piss him off.
No.
A lot of great names that can come to Remarkable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of people I would love to see.
Who's your least favorite person in Remarkable?
My least favorite person?
Least favorite. Like if they were on TV, you'd be like,
I hate that guy.
change the channel.
Oh, change the channel. Oh man,
Come on,
that's a
let's go.
bad position to put me in.
Come on, we gotta.
I might get shadow banned myself.
Yeah, let's go. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. You can be brutally honest. Let's go.
Even though I'm intrigued by him, I'm kind of nervous by him. Zagan Rivers.
Zagan
Wow.
Rivers.
Wow.
I'm very nervous around him. He
Gosh,
scares me.
Mysterious energy.
He's scared. He might give me some nightmares. So I might turn away just because he's giving me nightmares.
I don't know. I man, look at the guy. It's too scary. It's too much, man. I don't know. I don't want to see that in my nightmares. I'll be honest.
I don't either. I mean, it's bad enough. Mother Endless gave me nightmares last night.
Really?
She did. She did. You should have seen what she was saying to me off camera. Whew.
It's scary, man.
I think she threw a curse at my way.
Careful,
All right,
man.
let's go back to the card. Look at this card. Stacked for Saturday night.
Stacked show.
Stacked show.
Stacked
8
show.
matches.
The price of admission is just with one match. Your match, Gabe, is good enough to go
Hey,
to the
man.
show.
I
Now you add-
appreciate that. I appreciate that very much, but I'm very, very confident in this card.
But now you add everything, and it's like it's a no-brainer.
It's a
unless-
no-brainer.
Unless you're in the hospital, you should be at this show. Am I wrong?
Listen,
Yes.
unless something drastic, just is happening,
Tragic, right?
that you can't make this show, it's fine. It's completely fine. But there's not going to be another promotion in New York or on Long Island that's coming to this area with this card, with this roster, with this group of talent, with these matches. We have guys from all over the place that are just killing everywhere they go. It just goes without saying,
Right.
Desmond Cole, Ken Broadway, as much as I dislike him, as much as I don't like, what he's done to me over the last few months, over the last few years, I can respect what he's accomplished as a professional wrestler.
Tristan Ty.
Right.
Tag team partner,
That Dick Percy Ryan. He's
Percy
talented.
Ryan, Little Mean Kathleen, Kiki Van Gogh, Cono,
Cono.
Brother Greatness, Dominic De Niro. You have so many people on this show that have just been killing it ever since the first Remarkable show, and even past that. So, for me, in my eyes, this is a big show for Long Island. It's a homecoming moment for not just myself, but for a lot of us on the card. And I just let's bring that energy. Let's bring that big fight feel on Saturday. And if you can't make it for whatever reason, like I said, for whatever reason you can't make it live and in person on Saturday, you can watch the show on IWTV at 8 p.m. on Saturday night.
And if you don't have an account, sign up and use the discount code Remarkable. Well, it's not a discount code, but I get paid for it. So use the
You should use the code Remarkable.
Use the code, right? Now, should Percy change his name from the Jawline to just the Dickhead?
Listen, I want to be honest. Percy is a dickhead, but I think if he got rid of Jesse, who was the biggest dickhead, I think he would be all right.
Jesse.
and I don't get it. Like, I don't really understand his relationship with Jesse, this whole intern nonsense. But he got rid of Jesse. He'd probably be all right.
It kind of seems like a one-sided thing. Listen, Percy doesn't even pay Jesse. He's an unpaid intern.
Right.
I think Percy can kick him out whenever he wants. I think he's just used him to his advantage. But we'll see how that all plays out in the future for them. I'm confident in Percy's ability as a wrestler on his own. Again, I don't respect how he goes about some things sometimes, but I can respect his athleticism and his hard work. But I don't think he's going to outwork Tristan Ty on Saturday night. Better watch those kicks.
Better watch the kicks. Now, Jesse was trying to get everybody to celebrate for his birthday last time. Nobody wanted to celebrate with him.
I think Jesse needs to go on a lonely walk by himself.
Yeah, he's clocked out.
He should, right? Yeah. Now, are we going to see some pandas this Saturday from Pittsburgh?
Oh,
I don't know.
Maybe.
He might come out of a casket. He's been
out
of caskets lately.
He has. He has been coming out of the casket.
Big casket guy.
Maybe he should team up with Zagan. He'd be quite the team.
Yeah, that's a very.
Imagine them both coming out of the casket together, or maybe Zagan is a panda.
Maybe
mask off, and he's got another mask.
He's got the Zagan mask.
He's got it on under.
Where is he? There he is.
You're onto something.
There he is. And while you're watching this graphic, if you're watching this at home, use the barcode, the QR code in the corner to get your tickets right now, right, guys?
Oh, 100%.
Tickets.
Buy the tickets. Show support.
Buy your tickets this Saturday night. Not only have you got Cono himself versus Desmond, this is a big match. Teacher versus student, right, guys?
Yep, it's Cono. Cappuccia, Desmond Cole. Big match.
Little Me Kathleen, Kiki Van Gogh.
It's another big match for the women's division, women's title implications. And this one's got Riot title implications, multiple up and coming match and multiple wrestlers with legitimate resumes in this match. So I'm excited to see the chaos in this one.
I'm excited for that too. Of course, we got Percy versus Tristan.
Yep, this is another one that I'm eager to watch and see how it plays out.
I mean, I'm eager to watch it too. I might have to show up.
I think you should, man. I thought,
my guys, the slime balls, they're going to be there.
Slime balls, memory museum specialists, and the Midnight Cowboys.
Yep.
This is a brand new challengers for the Remarkable Tag Team Championship.
What are your thoughts on the Midnight Cowboys?
I think they make a good team because I've seen them at Remarkable together, and I think together they're a good tag team. They know when to tag in and tag out, and when one needs to work the other talent in the ring. Oh, look at this! This guy says he loves you guys.
What's that?
I hate you.
Who's that?
That's Alex.
Oh, hey.
Gabe, the show is in our backyard.
It is in our backyard. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, he's from Quorum?
I think so.
Oh.
I think so. Sure. Alex, are you from Quorum? Where are you from?
Here's a quick answer. Quick. Sorry.
Quick answer.
Terrible.
I know the guys want to head out because they got big matches to prepare for.
Yeah, no, please. Like I said,
to open.
Yeah, there's nobody else that's having a show like this in that area, so it's gonna be a big one.
Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. Once again, there's Little Mean Kathleen. There you are. The 3 Stages of Hell match. Gabriel Skye versus Ken Broadway. Use that barcode. Scan your tickets. If you, by any chance, your camera is broken on your phone, you can go to remarkablewrestling.com, or you're just not quick enough to scan the barcode. You can rewatch this video, rewatch it, or you can just go to Remarkable Wrestling and just get your tickets that way. Right, guys?
Yep.
It's very true. It's very true.
Ooh, it's going to be a packed house. Quorum Boys strong. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun. Whoop.
It's going to be fun. Any other last thoughts before we go, gentlemen?
Jesse's a dick.
Jesse's a dick, and long live Remarkable Wrestling.
I think I would like to say that I like to do this every time you guys have a show, the week of the show. I think we should
All right.
go over the card if you guys are willing.
All right. Who do you want next show to be? Or you want us to do it?
Oh, we can whoever. Let's get Zagan on.
I don't know, man.
He doesn't
I don't
even
know.
speak.
He doesn't even speak. I don't know where
He can do sign language.
goes at night.
Yeah.
I've had someone do sign language on my show before.
Have you?
A little guy named Max Caster.
Oh, Max Caster. I know of him. I've heard of him.
That's right. Saturday Night Gabe makes Ken his piggyback bitch. Whoa.
Hey, man, your words, not mine.
Yikes.
Your words, not mine. All I know is there's going to be violence. There'll be violence. There'll be hands thrown.
Absolutely. Do you actually have the next show in mind?
Yes.
Okay. Can you announce it or do you have to wait?
May 27th.
May 27th. All right.
In the All-Star Arena.
All-Star Arena. All right. Is that going to be your guys' new home?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Breaking news right here.
You heard it here first.
Breaking news. You heard it here on Beyond the Barricade.
Danger Zone 2 is the show. And it's going to be Channing Thomas, who won the Remarkable Rumble, versus the champion, either Gabriel Skye, who I think is going to win, or
Ken Broadway.
Cash Flow, Ken Broadway, who very realistically could win.
There's a chance, but I'm not going to let that chance slip by. I got a bone to pick with Channing Thomas. After what he did to you on your night, on your birthday, after you went through war, eliminated Cono, showed us disrespect. I would like to step up to the plate against Channing Thomas. He's the Rumble winner. He's the one that made his debut and made a big statement. I think there's no better match to main event Danger Zone 2 than Gabriel Skye versus Channing Thomas. But first, I got to get through Ken Broadway. So one step at a time. Let's see where it all leads.
All right. I mean, I had fun at every Remarkable show so far. I think you guys are putting on a great show. Definitely worth the price to get there. Everybody who's watching, whether you watch it today, you watch it tomorrow, the podcast, make sure you get your tickets this Saturday. Even if you're not in Coram, even if you're in Nassau County, come down, take the trip, make it a day with the family.
I saw we got a couple of people coming from Pennsylvania.
Oh, see, yeah.
I got 2 people who bought tickets yesterday from Maryland.
Wow, ooh, Maryland.
A lot of people are coming from far away just to come. So
I heard the slime balls are popular in Maryland.
The brand's getting strong, man. I'd say hop on the train right now while we're creating something special because it's gonna be a wild ride.
Alex wants to know what time he should come down.
Oh, the show starts at 8 o'clock, Alex.
Don't come before that, Alex. 8 o'clock, come. All right. Any last thoughts before we go?
Fuck Jesse.
Gabe?
Fuck Jesse and Ken Broadway this weekend. I'm walking away with this. I'm gonna whoop your ass one more time in my hometown. Big match.
Big match. Cream of the crop. All right.
Crop.
All right. All right. As for me, I come back Saturday with CJ Bambino. This Saturday.
And then you're gonna come to Remarkable Wrestling.
Wait. What time's your interview with CJ?
5 o'clock.
All right, so you'll have time then.
I will have time, yes. I got to do advertising for VPW before that.
I'm sure radio will understand.
No, he won't understand. He was very upset because I couldn't do the advertising for the last show because my son was in the hospital. So I couldn't do it. I mean,
I'll talk it over with him now. You don't have to do no advertising Saturday.
All right, TJ Bambino this Saturday, 5 o'clock. And in June, the one and only Billy Starks coming in June.
All right.
It's before her graduation, so I think I'm safe.
All right.
Also, if you're a wrestling fan, make sure you go check out this wrestling docudrama, The Bout of Gia and Frankie, featuring wrestler Gia Savitz. It is out now through Venmo on demand. So make sure you get that film. That is a great film. I watched it. Also, on Thursday, May 18th, we got Wrestling Is Now World Heavyweight Champion.
That's a pretty looking championship. I'm not going to lie.
It is.
Pretty looking championship.
You're going to be at Win in June.
Maybe some of the remarkable guys are gonna have to sneak in and steal it.
Sneak in.
You know?
Yep.
First title, right?
I'm just saying.
Maybe. We also got the VPW show coming up May 6th, Higher Limits with Brittany Brooks, and from Australia, the King of Sass, Jordy Sparks, and Cono's old partner, Eric James, the current VPW champion, will be there.
Yep.
Wow.
So, and the shadow band Jack Tomlinson will be there as well. Jack's gonna kill me. I will be there as well, filming my next episode of Vlog Interaction featuring this title, the most coveted title in all of YouTube, the 23-6 YouTube Heavyweight Championship, handcrafted in Australia by a Bushman. That's a true story, gentlemen.
Interesting.
It is from Australia. I don't know if a Bushman made it, but it's made in Australia. Alex says he'll see you at 2. Alex, don't show up at 2. They will not let you in the door. Serena says, thank you guys for coming on.
No, bro.
Thank you.
Alex wants to get in early.
Well, the doors aren't going to be open at 2:00.
That's right. He will be turned away. No matter, and since he's
I'll
close by, he can walk right back home.
Listen, if Alex shows up with some barbed wire, with some light tubes, maybe I'll use it against Ken Broadway and really just
Don't overhype stuff. You can't use light bulbs in New York. It's illegal.
I'm trying to bribe him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Alex says he's gonna fight you.
All right.
I doubt it.
I doubt it too. Yeah. Everybody have a good night. I'll be back Saturday with CJ Bambuno. Not Bambuno.
Oof.
Oof, I'm not having a good night tonight, man. My son is sick again, so I got him on my mind, so it's throwing me off. But anyway, everybody have a good night. You guys stay tuned for a moment.
All right.
Don't leave, guys. Everybody else have a good night. I'll see you Saturday with CJ Bambino.